So the game I'm playing today is called English Country Tune. Now, if you guys have been hanging around the channel for at least a couple of years now, or hell, if you've even been here since like the early days, then you may already know that I featured some indie games prominently, especially in 2016, on my channel from one specific indie developer, and no, it's not Manigore. I mean, Manigore was one of those indie devs, but I've also featured a handful of games from an indie dev known as Increpare. Increpare, also known as Stephen Lavelle, because I think that's his real name, he's the developer of a bunch of really left-field freeware titles that I've covered on my channel in the past, including Salome, In a Single Breath, Trip, Can You Jump It 3D, and I think the most recent one I did a video on was Clictagon. I discovered this guy's work about 6 years ago, and he has made some of the weirdest indie games I have ever seen. And as much as I try really hard to understand the meaning behind them, because especially with Trip, I felt like there was some sort of deeper meaning behind that game, I just honestly cannot see it. I mean, I feel like a lot of his games, and I think I mentioned this in the Trip video, I feel like a lot of Increpare's games are just incredibly bizarre for the sake of being bizarre, kind of like LSD Dream Emulator. And the reason I bring him up is because we're gonna be taking a look at another one of his games today. Now, this is not one of his newer titles. I believe he made this around the same time that he developed Salome and In a Single Breath. English Country Tune was initially released in 2011. It wasn't available on Steam at the time of its release, though. I think it was only released on Steam the year after. Before that, I think the only way you were able to purchase English Country Tune was either through Increpare's Humble store or his own website. And speaking of Humble, I know that this game was featured in Humble Indie Bundle number 8, which came out sometime in 2013. It wasn't part of the bundle initially, but it got added later on, which is probably how a lot of people got their hands on this game in the first place. I don't know how successful English Country Tune actually was, but I assume the Humble Indie Bundle might have helped it somewhat. I do know that this game was one of the more notable indie titles to come out in 2011. This game received critical acclaim for the most part. This was also the first commercial release from Increpare. I think it's important I mention that, because this game is not free. Increpare is known for releasing a lot of freeware titles, but English Country Tune is different. You actually need to pay money for this. Increpare also released another commercial title recently called Steven's Sausage Roll, which I would really like to do a video on that as well, so I really need to show that game off to you guys at some point in the future. Anyway, I haven't actually explained what this game is yet, so I might as well go and do that, so we're gonna click continue right here. So what exactly is English Country Tune? Well, this is a puzzle game, an extremely abstract puzzle game. Yeah, have you guys been noticing a theme with my videos recently? This is supposed to be like a minimalist abstract puzzle game. It's really weird. It's very hard to describe this game. Yeah, that's also becoming a cliche in my videos, but seriously, this is another one of these games that's so freaking weird and unlike anything I've ever seen before that I just honestly I can't describe this without showing you it. I have to let the game explain itself to you, because I honestly can't. My words will do this absolutely no justice whatsoever. So, this screen right here is a level select screen. You have all these different worlds that are connected. Now, at the beginning of the game, because I have played this game pretty extensively off screen, so I have a bunch of the worlds unlocked already. I think I have like half of them unlocked. So, all of the game's puzzles are split across 17 different worlds. I'm not sure how many puzzles there are exactly, but there's a lot. So the first world that is available to you when you start a new game is called Larva. So we might as well go and check that world out first. By the way, the game doesn't actually display in a 4:3 resolution. It's kind of weird because it's like the main menu and the level select screen display in 4:3, but the game itself, like the actual levels, are in full widescreen. This is an old Unity game. Like, this runs on an extremely old version of Unity because it came out like 7 years ago. So I don't know if that's maybe due to technical limitations of the old Unity engine, but this right here is the first level. Yeah, as you can see, they're all like connected to one another. So the first larva level is right here. which also essentially acts as the first level of English Country Tune. By the way, I have no clue what the title of this game means, because this game has literally nothing to do with English country tunes or whatever. Like, you're not singing songs. I don't understand. I mean, that's also kind of the thing you need to remember about Increpare's games. Even the titles of his games are extremely abstract and make, like, zero sense. I don't know, that seems to be his shtick. Games that make literally no sense whatsoever. But anyway, move the larva to the incubators. You can press R at any time to restart. I'm pretty sure I didn't pronounce the word incubators correctly, but whatever, screw it. I could care less at this moment in time. So, you're controlling this little square right here. You can move it around these tiles, kind of flips around them. So, these little cell-shaded spheres, yeah, what's also kind of weird is that these little spheres are like the only cell-shaded objects in the entire game. They feel kind of out of place, I find, because of that. But we need to move these larvae, as they're called, into the incubators. Also, I feel like I just screwed this up, actually. I think I need to move, this one into the left incubator, if I'm not mistaken. I think what I gotta do, I gotta flip around, and actually I need to move the larva to the right side over here. And then move it down. I moved it down way too much, but that's okay, because if you do mess up, or if you think you messed up, you can press the Z key to just undo your move. You can press the R key to restart at any time, like it just said. So, we just pushed a larva into the other incubator, and there you go. Area complete. Now, if you are starting a new game, then all of these levels will be highlighted in white, and all the levels that you completed are highlighted in black. As you can see, I already completed this entire world, but I do know my way around it. I know that the second level right here is this one. None of these levels have any names, for the record, just the worlds. So that's how the first few levels play out right here. So you just have this little square that can flip around, and it can move these little larva balls around. So we're gonna take a look at these hints right here. You have to get to the end point as well. Hold Z to undo. So that tiny blue square over there is the endpoint, so we have to flip on over to that point once we get all of the larvae into the incubators. I mean, I guess I can't really fault Increpare for giving all of these objects, or assigning all of these objects, really odd names. Because, I mean, I guess it would be kind of bland and boring if he just called them spheres, like move the spheres into the yellow translucent cubes. Yeah, that would be kind of boring, honestly. You have to be creative when developing a puzzle game of this sort. So that's okay. That's all fine and dandy with me. Yeah, so you just flip on over to the endpoint, and there you go. That area is now complete. So the levels start out pretty simple at first. What is pretty unique about this game is that each individual level has different styles of gameplay, because the entire game doesn't revolve around just putting balls into different places, or pushing balls around and moving them into different places. It introduces new mechanics as it goes on. Unlike a lot of Increpare's games, this one actually has a bit of order to it, but it starts to fall apart pretty quickly. It starts falling apart into absolute chaos after a while. So we need to push all of these balls, or these larvae, sorry, into the incubators right here. So, when you push a larva into the incubator, as you can see, you can't go past it because the larva is blocking you off. However, you can, in fact, go inside the incubators, because as you can see, the incubators in this level are 1 block deep, but your little square right here can actually climb up walls. It can also climb sideways on walls as well, and that'll come in handy in later levels. You can also press the shift key to take manual control of the camera and just move it around. You use the arrow keys to move the camera around, but WAS and D work as well. Unfortunately, the camera doesn't stay in place though, because when you let go of shift, yeah, it just goes back to the top-down view. That's also what's kind of interesting, because some of these levels have like a 2D perspective, but some of the later levels have 3D perspectives. So the first few levels, you're just moving around in 2 dimensions. Other levels will have you moving around in 3 dimensions. Those are by far the harder levels. I mean, English Country Tune is also known for being a pretty difficult game. I personally don't agree with that statement, though. I find that it's not the most difficult game in the world. It's definitely challenging, but some people, I've seen some people say that it's like basically impossible in some levels, but I don't know. I personally don't agree with it. I don't think it's the hardest puzzle game I've ever played. There we go. That area is complete. Pretty straightforward. 4th level over here I'm just gonna watch this fade in. Yeah, then we're gonna get introduced to a different mechanic right here, so go over the hint. The larvae are weightless. They simulate gravity as a camouflage technique. I have no idea what that even means. They will fall relative to how they were pushed. Yeah, so these larvae have a unique property. So it says that they will fall relative to how they were pushed. So normally, the larva will fall down right here. Right? It'll fall down into the pit. Also, take note of how I can flip sideways across walls. So I believe what we gotta do, yeah, is that we gotta flip the ball right over here. Yeah, you'll also notice that the ball is now sticking to the top blocks, or it's sticking to the ceiling. So basically the way it works is that if you move the cube upside down, and actually, now that I think about it, I think I'm supposed to move it to, not that side, I think I'm supposed to move it to this side. Okay, actually, no. I was doing that right the first time, because then the larva's gonna have, like, nowhere to move. Oh yeah, right, because I need to flip around. When the square moves the larva, depending on how it's oriented, then the gravity of the larva will shift. So if you move it upside down into a pit, it will actually fall upwards. And as you may have been able to guess, if you hit it sideways, it'll fall sideways, either left or right, depending on your orientation. So as you saw right there, because I was upside down, it ended up falling upwards, right into the incubator. Now you don't get to see that a lot in the larva world, because we're actually almost done with this world, but you especially get to see that in the advanced larva levels, which become unlocked after you complete the main larva world. So I think I will actually demonstrate this right here. So hit it like that, but because I'm sideways, yeah, it's gonna fall sideways onto that block, but now it's stuck because these little blocks that have like tinier blocks embedded into them, you can't actually climb around those. They kind of act as barriers. So what we want to do instead is I think we want to just move this larva out of the way first and then just put it back in place. Then I think we want to go around the other way, because I think, oh god, wait, where is this gonna go? Right, it's gonna go up top. There was a way that I figured this out before. Yeah, if I hit it like that. Yeah, so as you can see, because I hit it sideways, it ended up falling sideways and out of the level. So it is possible to fail some of these stages, but again, if you do end up screwing up, you can just undo your move. So I think what you gotta do, yeah, you still need to make it fall sideways, but you need to make it fall to the left. That's what you want to do. And just hit it right into the incubator. Now this is around the point where the levels begin to branch off, so after you complete some levels, there will actually be multiple levels that get unlocked, so you can kind of choose your own path through this chaos, through this madness. I was trying to remember which level I was supposed to go to next. I think it is this one. It definitely was. So hit that larva into that incubator over there, then I think what we want to do is go around. No, that's not what we want to do, because I just messed that up. It got into a place where I can't take it out. Like, a place where it essentially got stuck. That's also a place where it essentially gets stuck, so not that either. Not that either. There we go. It's pretty smooth sailing once you understand how all the mechanics work. So I believe this is the final larva level right here. This took me a little while to figure out, but I think I actually know what I'm supposed to do. So normally, you hit it like that and it falls down. But then, yeah, it kind of gets stuck like that, I think. Yeah, you get caught into like a bit of a loop when you do that. So I think what you actually want to do is go around it. I think I'll just restart it completely. Also, what is kind of interesting is that you can see like little flyers, like just moving around the screen right here. It's a neat little effect. Means absolutely nothing. It's purely visual as far as I'm concerned, but adds a nice little touch to the game. Oh god. Okay, I just got myself stuck in the loop again. Actually, what if I hit it the other way? Oh yeah, that's right, it flies upwards. Okay, so yeah, you can see a bit of a better example right there. So instead of falling, you would think that it would fall directly into the incubator, but because you're upside down, it flies upwards into outer space, and then you completely bone yourself. Okay, now I solved this before. I'm trying to figure out how exactly I solved this again, because I already do not remember. I mean, it may have involved going the other way around, because what happens if I do this? Yeah. I'm hitting it from the right side up so it just falls off the map. I think what I gotta do is that I have to try and move it. Okay, yeah, I was supposed to go upside down at first, because I have to move it, and then I need to, like, flip myself right side up, right? So then it'll fall into the incubator just like that, yeah. I was overthinking that, just like I was when I beat that level for the first time. Right, so I believe those are all the larva levels, so we can just exit that world, and then we can move on to advanced larva. There's also this other world that gets unlocked after you beat larva called Whale. I'll get into that in just a moment. I'd like to show off not all of the advanced larva levels, because as you can see, there's a crap ton of them. I'm not going to show off all of them, though, but I would like to show off a select few, just to show you guys how crazy this can get. Is this one that I would like to show off? I mean, I have beaten this one. As you can see, I've beaten all of the advanced larva levels, but just for the sake of time, I'm only going to show off, like, maybe one or two of them. So, yeah. Can't hit the larva into the incubator like this, because it's just going to fall through it. So I think what you want to do instead is that you want to bring them over here. Where exactly do you want to bring them? Yeah, this is where the 3D perspective comes into play. Again, just move the camera around just to get your bearings. I mean, I feel like the free camera can also be kind of hard to control at times. I don't know if I mentioned this yet, but you can see the outline of the square through blocks, so you can still see where exactly you are. That's a nice little touch. You can still see where exactly you are, even if you are obscured by a wall or something. Or was it the other way? Well, actually, no, I can't do that, but I can hit it from the side. Yeah, as you can see, you're just moving along the side of the wall now. Defying gravity, like a true champion. That's how you say F it to gravity, guys. But now I don't remember what I'm supposed to do with you after that. I guess I could just hit you into the incubator, and you still go in anyway. Oh god, I'm getting a little disoriented. Wait. I think I need to push you out, because I don't think that other larva is gonna be able to go anywhere. Oh god, where am I? Where am I right now? Okay, I'm on the side of the wall. Get myself realigned. Okay, there we go. We're back up. We're back up in the action. Yeah, but you can't go anywhere now, because you're just gonna fall off the side if I hit you anywhere. So, I think, okay, I think I might have effed this up. I'm pretty sure I just messed this up royally. So maybe I have to hit you. No, because then I'm not gonna be able to hit the other one anywhere. I have an idea. You go there, and then I'll hit you. Okay, so you got a little bit of head space in between each other, okay? You got some breathing space. Good. Okay. I already know that I have to hit you on the side, right? You gotta go in there. And then wait, that's not what I meant to do. Hang on. Or wait, maybe I was doing this correctly, because, yeah, the other larva would have actually been blocking you off. That's right. Yeah, if there is another larva in front of you, you actually move both of them at the same time. That's right. Actually, I might have been doing this correctly all along. Hey, wait a minute. Maybe I can push both of you. I think one of you has to go onto the other side, if I'm not mistaken. So just... you go over there, right? I'll just push you along, if I can. Hello, wait a minute. I think I just discovered another thing right here. Yeah, you move in there. Where the hell am I gonna move you, though? Where are you gonna go? Oh, you just both fell off the world. Right, I have to hit you around the other side. Okay, you know what? I don't think that's the best example. What is this level? This might be a better example. Actually, I hate this level as well, so forget that. Here, this one was actually pretty easy from what I can remember. So what you have to do here, you have to go on the side. So you hit one in, and you hit the other one in. Yeah, so they go from left to right. And this one's gonna fall in. Yeah, you have to hit the other one. Yeah, you gotta kind of like stack them. And then... wait, where do you go after that? Actually, no, I think you have to somehow try and leave one of the other ones behind, right? Oh, right. Yeah, you have to hit it like that so that it falls back into the other incubator. Yeah, so yeah, you have to deal with crazy crap like that in the advanced larva levels. That's the kind of insane bull crap you have to deal with here. There is another hint. What does this one say? You can hold shift and use the keyboard movement keys to look, which is what we already said. Yeah, there's something around the other side. Well, I think what we want to do in this case is actually... yeah, I think we want to bring this larva over here. This will be the last one that I play, and I think we'll try moving on to the whale level. Here, I think what I have to do, I'll just show this right here. Yeah, because if I hit it like that, then it's not gonna fall in. It's not gonna fall in the incubator because it's just gonna stick to the wall. Then what I have to do is drop that one into the incubator below, and then I have to get you back somehow, and I can't go to the side. Yeah, but you're just gonna fall sideways, though. Okay, actually, I think what I actually want to do, yeah, so you get into the incubator, right? Yeah, but you're gonna float, but I think I can fix this, though. I'm pretty sure there is a way that I can fix this. Yes, you just move you back out, because you'll stick to the wall, and then hit you into that incubator. Yeah, there we go. So, it gets pretty complex very quickly. And I'm just gonna say this right now, guys. This level right here, this advanced larva level, don't even bother with it. just don't even bother. Just stay as far away from it as possible, because if there is one level in this game that is truly a nightmare to try and figure out, it's this one. Just stay away from it. If you care about your sanity, that is. If you're masochistic, then, well, I guess I can't stop you. Alright, well, I'm gonna go to the whale level now. Let's go and show this off. Okay, where is the first level right here? Because these are structured so bizarrely that I don't actually know where the first level is. That's actually the last level. We're not going to tackle that just yet. Okay, this is the first level right here. So this hint says, push a whale off the level to free it. So the whales are actually these little cubes that have beams of light extending out of them. Now what's interesting is that when you walk into the beam of light, depending on which direction you're heading, it will push the cube in a different direction. So for instance, I walk into this horizontal beam of light while going up, and the cube will move upwards. So you can't actually push the cube on its own, you have to guide it off the level by walking into these light beams. So I just push it to the left, and there we go. It just falls right off the level and disappears. You free it. It's a beached whale. You have to guide the beached whales back into the ocean. Maybe that's the underlying message here. Maybe that's what this is a metaphor for. I don't know. Metaphor for? Is that good grammar? I feel like it's not, but okay, I remember what I gotta do here. So in order to get this whale off here, send it back into the ocean, yeah, you have to go through the right. Like you have to go through the top beam of light first. Yeah, because it's blocked off by that little block over there, so it can't move backwards, otherwise it will end up getting stuck. So there we go. That area is complete. So like I said, it introduces new mechanics, so this is completely brand new. I'm pretty sure it combines both the whale and larva mechanics in a later level, or the later levels I should say, because I saw a preview image of a level that featured both larva and whales. I don't know when we get introduced to that exactly. It could be one of the advanced whale stages that get unlocked later on, but I don't remember for sure. Okay, I think I want to use these as barriers. And when I say that, I'm obviously talking about the blocks. There we go. Very nice. Be free, whale. Be free. Go back and see all your friends. I don't even know. Yeah, but that's the second one. That is the second level. I'm not sure if I am going to show off all of these. The whale levels are definitely a lot more complicated. I'll try to demonstrate as much of them as I can. I mean, to be honest, I am kind of pressed on time to record this video, because I am trying to keep this video as short as I possibly can, while still trying to explain as much about the game as I can. Just want to record this video quickly before I have to get the heck out of here. But I think I'm getting the correct idea. So sometimes you have to go past the beams of light first, and then you have to start moving the whale over here. I do believe it's not stuck yet. No, it's not stuck. If I get it stuck in that crevice, though, it's probably gonna be a goner. So what do I want to do here? Yes, I want to use that block as a barrier, because then after that I can push it all the way down. Then do I want to push it to the right? Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, that's definitely good. All right, be free. Be free. Go back and see all your friends. There we go. You're free now. This game is freaking bizarre, but then again, it's from Increpare, so that doesn't really surprise me. Okay, so I don't know if there's a specific path you have to follow. It might be the top path, although I'm not entirely sure. Wait, I think I just screwed that up already. I'll try and see if I can take the top path. I mean, I've already completed this, so I should know the solution, but I don't, because I don't remember. No, I think it is actually the bottom path that I have to take. Because the thing about the whale levels is that if you push the whale too far to the left or the right, then you can cause it to get stuck. That's the issue here. That's the underlying issue with this. But I might have found a better solution here, actually. I might have found the intended solution, possibly. Did I? Well, let's just see. I'm not gonna call it just yet. Oh god. That's definitely not the intended solution, because now it's stuck. Well, hang on a second. No, it's not. No, it's not. Because I could just push it downwards. And then you can get out of here. This might be the next level right here, the one in the middle of the road. Yeah, okay, yes, it definitely is, because now we're introduced to two whales. So now we have two whales to deal with right here. Yeah, sometimes their beams of light can overlap one another, and they can move all at the same time. Okay, what do we want to do here? Because I think I do want to move at least one of these whales into, I think, the middle path down over here. Okay, where exactly is this gonna go? Yeah, I think I should probably move you guys, because I don't think you're gonna be able to go anywhere if I don't do that. Well, I can move you guys back like this. And then I think I can move at least... I can move at least one of you out into the open. Yeah. Then what am I gonna do about the other guy, though? Oh, well, actually, I can move you back up. Yeah, I can do that. I don't know exactly if that's gonna work or not, though. Well, I can move you upwards. Okay, yeah, this may actually work. Oh yeah, this will definitely work. Okay, there we go. Both of you can be free. I don't think that's how I solved this level before. I'm pretty sure that's not the same solution I came to, but whatever, still works. Okay, but I'm gonna leave that world because I think you guys get the entire gist of it. I can show you some of the advanced whale levels. There's actually only 3 levels in the advanced whale world. And I guess it's sort of appropriate because the advanced whale levels are basically impossible, except for this first world. Because yeah, it's in 3 dimensions now. It's no longer a top-down view. So you can see the exact beams of light because they shine down on the actual map now. Now I did figure this one out before. I'm trying to remember how exactly I solved this. Oh boy. Oh boy, how did I solve this again? Did it involve moving this to the left like that? I don't think it did. Yeah, because I can't move you anywhere. And I can't move you up like that because then you just get stuck. Actually, no, I think I need to move you... I think I need to move you somewhat close to the wall. Yeah, I think that's what I gotta do. And then move you over here. Oh god, what do I do about this again? And do I move you upwards a little bit? Because then I can move you like this. Or maybe I have to move you downwards, actually. That might be the intended solution. Yeah, because you can't go anywhere because you're just resting on the other blocks. And actually, then I think I can just push you off, can't I? Yes, I can. Because I can go to the side and I still get caught in the beam of light. Yeah, so that one is pretty simple. The tricky one is this, like, pyramid level right here, because I cannot solve this one for the life of me, and believe me, I tried. Yeah, you can also see the outline of the whale inside the level as well, so basically what this involves is that you have to go inside the pyramid, and you have to somehow move the whale out of the pyramid. It's trapped inside there, you gotta free it. Now, first of all, where the hell am I supposed to go? Okay, yeah, this is the entrance point. This is the entrance point. Now, there is an audio cue, as you may have been able to hear, whenever you move the whale around. Like, when you move it around, you will actually hear the whale audibly moving, or like the cube that's supposed to be the whale being pushed forwards. I actually can't tell if I heard it or not. I know I'm directly behind it. Then I have to try and, like, get across it somehow, or, like, get over it. Oh god, where am I going? I actually don't... Because, see, like I don't know which direction I'm supposed to move it in. Not only that, but I actually, like, cannot tell where exactly I am. It's just like an absolute maze, and I understand absolutely none of it. I think I moved it forward by, like, 1 block. Yeah, but this level overall is just way too confusing for me to solve. Kind of see the beam of light. You can go directly inside it. Yeah, you see it. Actually, I don't think there is any way I can move it out. Yeah, because it's blocked off by walls. So I actually don't think there is any way that I can move it. So, am I supposed to, like, move it upwards, perhaps? Maybe I'm supposed to move it upwards out of the pyramid. Is there a way that I can do that? I don't know, it seems like there might be. I do need to mention that this camera can be extremely disorienting at times. Like, where the hell am I even going here? I was at, like, the very top of the pyramid, even though I thought for sure that I was moving down. Unless... No, I can't go above it, because I see it now. I don't know how to get it out. I don't know how to free you. And I'm not even gonna bother trying, so forget that. Forget that nonsense. One way you can tell when you've completed a world is that there will be a gray outline around the circle. You notice that these circles right here don't have any outlines around them, but this one does? That means I already beat that level. Or I beat that set of levels. So I think next up we'll go to the garden right here. Not that many levels here. I do believe this is the beginning level, where it introduces you to this mechanic. Now, this is pretty interesting, though. This is honestly one of my more favorite levels. Your ship has been coated with a green paint. Yeah, it refers to the square as a ship. It has no effect on dark surfaces, but it will plant insulation on blank or checkered lines. All blank tiles must be insulated. So yeah, whenever you flip across the light tiles, as you can see, it plants a green cube down there. So you gotta plant the garden. You gotta plant it with all sorts of leaves and bushes and what? Leaves? No, bushes. You know, the things that leaves grow on. But yeah, you gotta plant some seeds in the garden, and you gotta watch it all grow. Now, there is a way to do this. There is a method to this madness, a very specific method. Because it is possible to absolutely bone yourself on these levels, for sure. Especially these levels. I think what you can do is that you can go around. Yeah, because you can just kind of leave the garden. Yeah, just like that. So you have to flip over the tiles in a very specific order. That's how these levels work. But the garden levels are pretty straightforward. But then you get introduced to the 3D version of this, which is planting. And that's when it starts getting incredibly complicated. Although not too complicated, honestly. But then when you get to the advanced planting levels, I'm not gonna lie, this game is honestly kind of brilliant. I will admit. This is honestly one of the more fun puzzle games I've played in the past few years. Okay, well, I already boned myself here because I actually trapped myself inside my own bushes. Do I want to go around the other side? No, I don't want to go around the other side, because then I'm not going to be able to get back to that one. Okay, wait, I'm going to do this again. Because I'm pretty sure this is not even the path that I took before. How about we go up, down, all around? This, okay, well that could potentially work. Hang on. It also might not. Wait. No, I think this will work. No, it'll definitely work. Okay, there we go. There's that confidence. Build that confidence back up. See, the problem with telling which level I need to go to in the garden is that all the level layouts look exactly the same. They're all, like, squares. So I can't even tell where I'm supposed to go to next. Is this one where I've already been to? I think it is. Okay, I think it's the one on the left. It's the one on the left I haven't been to, I'm pretty sure. No, I haven't been to this one. This is a pretty straightforward one. In fact, I think this was the one I was supposed to go to before, wasn't it? May want to go to the side for this. Potentially. Yeah, because couldn't I just do... No, I could not do that. No. Don't think about doing that. Because that's not the way you do it. I think I'm actually supposed to go in the other direction. Let me think about this here for a moment. I could potentially do this, perhaps. This might work. Because I can just go off the tile and just plant the insulation there. Okay, yeah, I think... This might... Yeah, okay, that works, I guess. Again, I'm pretty sure that's not how I beat that level before. I think this is the last garden level right here. Is it? Okay, yes, this is. Again, very specific path you have to take. I'm gonna try and remember what it is. Maybe plant that insulation first. I already think I'm diverging off the path I took previously, but whatever. It's fine. I know what I'm doing. Ooh, I think I wanna... Oh no. Oh no, wait. Something's going wrong here. Something's definitely... Wait, actually, no. Nothing's going wrong here. No, because I can still leave. There we go. Area complete. Yeah, so garden level is pretty straightforward. Planting level, which is essentially the 3D version of this, and once again, we only have 5 levels here as well. So the planting level is essentially the 3D version of this, but this is a lot more difficult because you have to kind of plan out your path right here, because you have to plant seeds around the... Like these cubes, like these very flat cubes right here. So you kind of have to plan out your path accordingly, because if you don't take the correct path, then you're gonna get yourself stuck. And then you just ended by getting stuck right here, and that will still work. So there you go, area complete. Okay, I need to answer my phone. Give me a moment. Okay, anyway, moving on from that. So yeah, then you have the second planting level. So they get a lot more complicated after a while, because then they start introducing more cubes. As you can see, if you go off the side of a cube like this, then you're going to end up getting stuck, because you're going to end up planting a seed on top of yourself, and then you're not going to be able to move anywhere. Now, the thing about the planting levels is that you actually have to end the levels like that, so you need to plan out a path where you do actually need to, like, transition from one side of a cube to another, like this, and get yourself stuck. You need to end the level like that, though. You can't do that normally, otherwise you're not going to be able to move anywhere. Like right here, I just completely boned myself, so I have to take another path around all the cubes, around all the cubes. It's not the correct path. Oh god, wait. No. We may be okay? No, because I didn't grab that other one. Come on, you know what? Let's go around. Let's go around this. I don't think this is the correct path either, because you also need to ensure that you don't block yourself off as well. Like, I actually need to keep that path clear and come back around it. That's the thing. This might be okay. I think this is okay, actually. Yep, area complete. Okay. There we go. That's the second one. I think we'll go to this level next. Okay, that was a little bit of a weird transition there, because it didn't show like the entire thing in frame. Yeah, this is just like a little letter C, a 3D letter C right here. I think you actually have to go around the top. I think that's what you gotta do. I think. I don't know. I mean, I should already know the solution to this because I've solved this before. The fact that I'm forgetting this so easily is a little bit sad. It's just a tiny bit sad, honestly, and depressing. Okay, I think I need to go plant seeds around the side. Plant seeds around the side. Oh god, that's not the way to go. That's not the way to go. I just bonered myself again. Think around this way. Is this the correct one? Okay, this kind of looks like it. Wait. Plant the top part first. Plant the top part. Oh god, I need to come back around to that actually. So maybe just let that go. Let that go for now. Okay, I think... No, I missed one up here. I think I can easily solve that though. And do I want to end it right here? Okay, yeah, that was good. Area complete. Good. Alright, nice indeed. And then the 4th level right over here. No, I think this is a level I already beat. Well, if the freaking level screen would stop reorienting itself all the time, I'd probably be able to make note of where I am a lot better. Okay, I think this is a level we haven't solved. Yeah, so go around this. Go around this. Best commentary, I'm just saying go around this. I'm not even describing what this is. What is the definition of this in this context? Oh god, go around the side. No, I think I'm just gonna restart that because I just royally effed myself. I think this might be okay. I don't think this is okay. It's not okay because I'm not gonna be able to get to that little part right down there. That little cube. Okay, so where exactly... Okay, so maybe I go up... No, not up that way, because then I'm also not going to be able to move anywhere. Oh god. But then I need to get that cube as well, which I can go around. That works. That works out fine. But it's just that other cube over there. So where exactly do I have to go at that point? Okay, maybe I have to go at it like extremely early? A lot earlier? Okay, fine. I have to leave at least one of those behind. Here, just crawl around this. Then I have to get back to that other square, though. How am I gonna do that? I have nowhere else to go. Okay, wait, maybe rotate around it. Like this. There we go. Just climb it down like it's a tower, okay? Just plant it all down like it's a tower. That might be a better strategy here. Is it? I honestly don't think it is. No, it's definitely not. If I go around the sides, it still plants something there. Maybe if I go down instead. And then plant around the sides here. No. Aha! There we go. Because there was always, like, just one side that I kept on missing there. Okay, and then what's the last level? I think the last level is this one, I believe. I think it's the one at the very top. The last planting level. Okay, yes, it is this one. Okay, this one I actually had a little bit of trouble with before. Wait. Do I want to go around all the sides? No, because I think I need to end it by going in the middle, actually. I know I have to plant the seed on the top, but where exactly did I go from there? Because I actually don't remember. I mean, I might have had to go down, actually. I thought for sure I had to go through the center at the very end. But maybe I don't have to? Oh god, where am I going? No, I need to go around the sides here. That I know for a fact. Okay, maybe I need to actually go down through the center first, so then I can come back and hit those other sides, right? Yeah, I think it's around this side. Oh god, but I need to like... Yeah, but then I'm gonna end up blocking myself off, so maybe not like that, necessarily. Wait, I think I might have it. No? What was the side that I was missing? Oh no, it was an entire side I was missing. Wait, I might have just fixed it. I fixed it. There we go. Undo feature definitely comes in handy. Right, well those are the planting levels. And then right here we have advanced planting, and you might have already been able to guess what this is. What's kind of weird about advanced planting is that none of these levels are connected to one another. It's really strange. They're just kind of floating out in the open, and as you can see I already completed like 2 of them here. Again, I'm not going to show off all of these, but I could show off this one that I never even tried beating. Yeah, the color palette is a little bit different in the advanced planting levels, because all the seeds that you plant now, they're all like this very dull gray color. I'm not sure why. What is kind of interesting, though, is that all of these levels have, like, different... They do have, like, these different color palettes. Like, the larva levels are orange, whales are, like, a yellowish sort of color, and then the garden and planting levels have, like, this green tinge to it. You'll also notice that your character, or I guess your ship, that you're controlling right here, it also changes color in between all of the various levels. And actually, did I already beat this? I think I might have. Yeah, right, because dark surfaces you can't plant anything on, right? Okay. Well, that's one of the easier advanced levels, because, yeah, again, it's just a 2D plane. Yeah, but you do have some pretty complicated ones, like you do have a 3D one right here. Yeah, you just have to try and find a way to plant seeds around this. It's not a perfect square because there's like one cube missing on this side. So these are some pretty interesting levels, just trying to find your own path through all of them, essentially. Quickly, I'll show off the cutting levels as well. There's only 4 of them in here. I'll probably just show off one of the advanced cutting levels. I don't want to show off absolutely everything in this game because I'm not going to have time to, but the cutting levels and I think half-sided I'll show off next, and then that'll be it for this video. So what we gotta do, yeah, is that we have to go around the other side right here. So the cutting levels involve cutting holes in your ship, quote-unquote. So that way, you can get past this barrier right here, and you can just get to the endpoint. So pretty simple as that. The second cutting level over here gets a little bit more complicated, so you have to, like, cut actual shapes into the square. So right here, we have to cut, like, 4 tiny holes into it so we can get past it. We can do that by just reorienting ourselves with this cube in the center. There we go. Just have to, like, cut holes through it. Oh god, wait, I think I might have messed it up a little bit. Hang on a second. It's this way. There we go. Very nice indeed. And I just have to reorient myself on this one, I believe. Wait, not like that. Actually, not like that either. What am I doing? I have to approach it from the side. Like this. There we go. Now you're just a giant X rolling around. But you can get past the little barrier right there with 4 points. You can just get to the end of the area. So cutting is definitely one of the more interesting worlds. You have to, like, cut holes through yourself in order to get past barriers. I think there's later levels where the endpoints have different shapes, and you have to match yourself with the shape of the endpoint so you can actually pass through it. Again, we just need to cut 4 holes into ourselves again. We can use the walls on the side to aid us in that. So, this is pretty straightforward. I mean, this is basically like the level we just played, except it's a slightly varied layout. But other than that, not a whole lot to it. There we go. Very nice indeed. I don't know about you, but the part of the level that's protruding outwards kind of looks like a cross. And again, I feel like that might be a metaphor for something. Also, this level, I don't even know what to say about this level. I mean, look at that shape. Look at this shape. Like, what does that remind you of? Is there something you want to tell us, Mr. Lavelle? Yeah, you have to... Again, you have to just copy the shape. Just copy the damn shape. Okay, well there is a way that you can actually screw this one up, though. Because you can basically cut into your ship an infinite number of times. So what you gotta do, that you have to try and create the right shape. Wow, actually, I already got it, okay. Didn't think that was gonna be that simple, but look at this, guys. I mean, come on. Come on. Oh wait, can I actually not go past it? Wait, I thought I had the right shape unless I cut it on the wrong sides. Wait, maybe I just need to reorient myself. Yeah, I have to reorient myself. There we go. But as you can see, the endpoint is shaped like that, so I have to match it with the shape of the endpoint. Then after that, you have the advanced cutting levels. Again, there's only like 4 in here. I haven't tried completing the first level. Well, I mean, I did try. I got absolutely confused by it. Yeah, because as you can see right here, there's very tiny holes that you need to cut into your into your ship right here, like very specific holes. But I can also demonstrate this, where you can basically, yeah, you can basically cut through yourself as many times as you want in order to create a completely incomprehensible shape. Just show this off very, very quickly. Just reorient myself and then just fly right through the shapes. Yeah, so these red cubes on the bottom are kind of like the cutters. Yeah, so if you just move through all the cutters very quickly, then you can just, yeah, you can just constantly cut shapes into yourself. Yeah, there we go. You just create another X, and then you can actually move into the endpoint, but as you can see, because the shape doesn't line up, you don't end the level. I mean, there is a little bit of pixel art potential here, for sure. Because you just cut, like, tiny squares into it. I don't really know what's going on with the shadows. For some reason, the shadows look all fuzzy in this game. I really don't know what could be going on there, but yeah, those are the cutting levels. I'm not even going to attempt to complete those. Right, so the half-sided levels. This is the last world I'm going to show off. Again, there's only 4 levels here, but the half-sided levels are probably the most confusing. Because you actually need to configure the level manually. Like, you actually need to create the level yourself. So this is like a level editor right here. The goal is to complete the level. So you have these little buttons right here. So you have all these buttons down below that will allow you to build the level. I believe you can, yeah, this button just resets the level. And I think you can use the X button to delete pieces. Yes, you can add down pieces by left-clicking, so you can attach them to different sides of the starting cube right here. I actually don't know what the point of this button is at all. Oh wait, you're like adding depth to it? Okay, yeah, I guess that's what that one does. Oh wait, no, it's not this one, it's this one that I'm, yeah, this one that I'm trying to build. I actually have no clue what the hell I'm even doing. But yeah, you can add cubes to the level, so for instance, I could just, like, do this. Okay, no. Oh, okay, I guess I'm building cubes in, like, a very specific direction. Oh wait, no, I can just drag and then build. That's what it is. Okay, drag and build, but I think these ones, yeah, you can only add cubes in, like, a horizontal or vertical direction. Yeah, that's exactly how that works. Okay, so yeah, you can just place some cubes down here. How about we create a... Okay, I think I accidentally right-clicked, because I think that deletes a cube. Does it? Yes, it does. Okay, well in that case, let's just create a plus sign. I don't think that's actually what you're supposed to do in this level, but I'm not even going to bother completing this. So then I can put the square in the center, I can place it down, and then I can just start roaming around the level. And these levels kind of play out like the planting levels, because as you can see, you place down some cubes. They look a lot more like ice cubes this time because of the color palette. But what is different, what differentiates these levels from the plant levels, is that you only plant down seeds for every 2 tiles that you move across. So it gets even more difficult at that point, because then you really need to, like, plan out your path accordingly. So, honestly, these are probably the hardest levels by far. The half-sided levels, because if you have, like, if you have no creativity whatsoever, if you're just completely incapable of using your brain meat, then you're hopeless when it comes to these levels. And unfortunately, I don't think I have the necessary amount of brain meat required in order to be even remotely competent at these kinds of levels in particular. But that's basically how the half-sided levels work. Kind of like the planting levels, except you have to build them yourself, and you only plant down seeds for every 2 tiles you move across. By far the most complicated levels in the game, and I'm not even going to bother completing them. Also, I think these ones are also only displaying a 4:3 aspect ratio, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they do, actually. Oh wait, no, they don't, because the borders... Yeah, I just realized the borders dissipated, or they faded out. No, never mind, I'm an idiot. For some reason, I thought they were still there. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Yeah, so that's just about everything I wanted to show off in English Country 2, and if you want to start a new game, then you just go and select that option. If you go into the options menu, there is also an option to configure the movement speed. Configure it to either regular or slowed. I don't actually know what the movement speed looks like when it's slowed down, but I guess I could just go and see this very quickly by playing one of the planting levels. Come here. My own laptop is trying to ruin this recording right here. So yeah, as you can see, you just move a lot slower. I guess if you want to better understand what exactly is happening around you. But other than that, I don't really see the point of it, honestly. Yeah, so like I said, that's about everything that I wanted to show off. There's a bunch of other worlds that I haven't managed to unlock, but I was never gonna have enough time to feature all of those anyway. So yeah, that's English Country Tune. Definitely one of the more interesting puzzle games I've played. It's certainly not as weird as some of Increpare's other titles, because like I said, there is definitely some order to this game. Like, a lot of the things in this game actually make sense, aside from the descriptions of most of the objects. But then again, I guess I can't really fault him there, because like I said at the beginning of the video, it would be kind of boring if he just labeled them what they are. Like, it's just simple 3D objects, like, plant this cube right here, move across these tiles or squares. So, gotta add a bit of life into the game, give it some what's the word I'm looking for? Some personality. I don't really agree with the fact that this is one of the hardest puzzle games out there. I would say that the half-sided puzzles are definitely extremely hard, because not only do you have to build the level yourself, they're basically like harder versions of the planting levels. Like, these are like advanced planting levels, and they're freaking impossible. Everything else in the game is fairly easy to follow, I would honestly say. So I don't fully agree that this is the hardest puzzle game ever made. I mean, I've played other puzzle games that I feel are a lot more difficult than this. This is probably middle of the road, I would say, in terms of difficulty. Certainly a unique puzzle game, presents you new challenges with like every single world, and it presents a new mechanic every single time. If there is anything I look for in puzzle games, it would definitely be that, so Increpare seems to be very good at that whenever he's designing puzzle games. He's definitely one of the better puzzle game designers in the indie game community. Pretty much up there with Jonathan Blow and Draknek, I think that's what his name is. I want to play some of his games as well, by the way. In fact, I own every single game he's released, well, every single commercial title he's released. Expect videos of that in the near future. It can be tough as nails at times, I will admit, and probably the only people who will get even a remote amount of enjoyment out of this are the more hardcore puzzle fans, I guess you could say, because this is not necessarily a casual puzzle game, given its difficulty, but still want to try it out. Links in the description if you want to purchase it. It's only $5 on Steam. It's still available on Steam, surprisingly. And sometime in the future, I will be playing Steven's Sausage Roll. I don't know when that's going to happen. One of the things that's kind of kept me away from playing that game is because of its price tag, because for some reason Increpare decided to price Sausage Roll at like $30. Yeah, the game is literally half the price of the average AAA title, even though visually speaking it looks like all of Increpare's previous 3D titles. But from what I've heard, a lot of people say that it's one of the best puzzle games ever made, so I don't know, maybe it's worth that price point, we'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna leave things here for now because I really do need to leave now, guys, so that was everything I wanted to discuss regarding English Country Tune, so hopefully I still gave you guys a good idea as to how this game works. Definitely one of Increpare's more orderly games, but it breaks down into absolute chaos after a while. Doesn't surprise me, it is Increpare after all. Also, did I mention that the game's soundtrack is great too? Anyway, thanks as always for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video I make. Later.